Varshan! Varshan has a message from Charlian when one door closes. Ah, Lilith, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesion request your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. No, Varshan! I love you. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldesion Annex at once. Ojka waits your arrival. Ojka waits your arrival. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ashdaya the city. Oh, Ashdaya is still there! From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there is still much and more for her to see. Oh my god, Whittle Wagon. Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Me too! I love you, Varshan. Okay, now... to Old Charles. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I love the Charlian world music. Hi, Ojka. A warm and hearty welcome to you, Lilith. I gather you received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Grail and Graha. Yay! My friendos! Another friend made along the way. I love Varshan. Aww. Oh my god, I love when Kryl has her hood down. She's so cute. Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending you so soon after your trials into the void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Oh, do you have to finish the alliance raids to do this? Because that kind of just spoiled what the alliance raids were. But whatever. Now then, we weren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Aaron. Or maybe the dialogue changes if you finish the alliance raids quests? He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. Aaronville! I love all these characters so much. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is there is someone whom he wishes Lilith to meet. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studium. Shall we look for him there? Let's go! Graha? Yeah. All the hoes love Graha. Oh, my posture is doo-doo. Now then, where is Aaronville? I don't know, maybe actually inside the studio? Are we gonna meet his friend? I forgot her name already.
Aaronville!
And this is voiced! I love him.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important.
Nothing would be too important for you, Aaronville.
I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Are we gonna meet her? Where is she?
but it seems you've lost her.
Aw.
Did she wander off?
Yes!
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us.
Oh my
This
gosh,
is her,
hi!
the adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman.
Oh my god, Slay Queen!
I'm Wuklamat, claimant to the
Wuklamat.
throne of Tulihuela.
Oh my god, she's so slay!
Tuli Yolol.
Julia lol. I'm gonna be fucked up with trying to say the
Governing nation.
names
The capital bears the
in
same name.
Dawntrail.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Yes! Yes! I'm so excited! Oh my god, I'm so excited for
Given
Dawntrail!
the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course.
God, I can't with this background music.
Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne.
Her axe is so sick.
As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Uklamat!
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Why does he look so shy? He's embarrassed.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Why not? Fuck it. We ball.
Wait, let's all just slow down.
We saved the star. Everything's fine in Eorzea in the east. Well, I mean, we could definitely help with rebuilding Garlemald, but you know, let's go explore a new place.
You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihuela is a
Nerd.
nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides.
Mamulja can have two heads. The hell?
He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of like how in Kung Fu Panda, he doesn't realize his father, the goose, isn't his biological dad. Anyway.
So that is the way of it.
Oh, his little ears.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself.
I'm
I can't
crying.
expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Take
If
me
have
with
any
you.
questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
I love adventure. That's me. I'm a adventurer.
This is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda.
Hmm.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
My interest has already peaked. Been peaked. You have my complete attention. This is strictly a rumor, nothing more. Golden City? I've heard about it before.
So the tales have reached even these shores. Can't help but feel proud.
Slay.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not what a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Oh my god. Get him!
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Oh my god, I hate this freaking music. Yay. Ooh. Baba Ganoush. Caviar canapes. Ooh, I need some caviar canapes. Grahatia appears equal parts bewildered and excited. I'm so hype. The chance to see not only Tural, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Just like Emmett Silk told us to do! Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. Yeah. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for her hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. You went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. It's believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition. Sure, let's go. The isle isn't far, and we would also be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tural. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or it'll end before we have the chance to get acquainted. Ha 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 ha. I love them. Trial. And before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions... My apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the Isle. I will join you as soon as possible. Yeah, you have to go prepare to be a Pictomancer and be slayful and serve cunt. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Let's go! Coral S rank? That was 2 minutes ago. I don't know if it's dead already. Wait, there's a viewpoint right there. One day I'll get all the viewpoints, maybe. Probably not. There's a lot of jump puzzle ones in Kogane that I definitely would not be able to get. I can't fucking do jump puzzles for shit. Yay! So we have to take a ship? I barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt! Come on, let's get going. Let's go! I love how it says eye level sync is 660, but that's like the max like eye level you can have. Chat, I farted! Hello! We're doing 6.55 MSQ finally.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yoktural.
I'm so hyped. I'm so excited to meet Wuklama. She seems like so awesome. This is making me so hyped for Dawntrail.
Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Girl!
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
She's just a little kitty and she wants to hunt.
Oh.
Let her hunt.
So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
Oh my god, Lilith looks tiny compared to Wuklama.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kono's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in this city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day.
And here I am!
And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Oh my god, Graha, you're such a little nerd! I love you.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Yay!
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
The way I'm like so lost doing summoner in a in a dungeon.
Look, someone's in trouble.
Someone help!
Yeah, taste my axe.
Taste my axe, girl.
These animals are usually so docile.
Axe body spray. Oh my god, no. Look at Graha. Yes. Hard-pressed survivor. Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the only one who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are! Lilith, the adventurer who saved our star. Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll just give me a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
Oh, please.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Distressed researcher, concerned researcher. The adventurer come to answer my petition, I assume. We're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we would be most grateful if you would share it with us.
I'll handle this. Oops, ew. Is that all?
Impressive. Oh my
Come on,
god.
let's pick up the creature's trail.
Beast carcass? Oh my god, it's been... You find a ravaged beast remains torn to shreds by sharp talons.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
We mustn't... Aaronville just said we mustn't let any more creatures come to harm, but we've been, like, killing all these beasts. There has to be a clue here somewhere. We're going over here. Wait, let me try and read what they're putting in chat. Starting to feel like a proper hunt. What manner of beast could it be? I see no tracks that match those claw marks. Such marks would be too common in any case. There has to be a clue here somewhere. How large do you suppose it is? The beast has feathers, eh? What's this? You find feathers scattered about the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
Booglamat! Oh my
I
god.
presume it's even safe to eat.
She's so funny. So many strange plants you have here. Focus. We've no time for picking flowers. Ah, that smell. The cloying stench of fresh leavings assails your nostril. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Oh, hey, girls.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their home?
Who knows? But if they're spoiling for a fight, then they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Ah, what the heck, I can't jump off this cliff. That's so rude. You said the beast is close. Even so, we should speak with the researchers first. Oh, shit!
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
I love her so much already. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Look at this toucan.
What is that thing?
Not the... Not the parrot.
It speaks?
Oh, shit! Oh,
It's
shit!
heading towards the falls.
Let's
I'll
go!
stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Aaronville, you're not gonna pick up a...
Come, Woklamat.
Right.
She's just a little kitty. Oh, shit!
Just
Oh,
so we're clear,
shit.
I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Yes!
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
Look out! I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. got you.
That was too close.
Steady now.
Gagged. Ow.
Spread out, everyone.
You pay for that.
Not in the middle of my burst. That doesn't make any sense. Attacking a whirlwind to set them free. Anyway.
That was hardly a tickle.
Can you use Shake It Off on me?
Try this. Nothing to it.
Sheesh.
Have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
Yay! I'm so good at this game.
And I had barely limbered up.
Oh, does she have anxiety?
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural. Don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Graham and Lilith's faces are so funny.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Not this.
Leave this to me. How about you?
Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Cryopictomancer!
Wow.
Look at she has
I'm
oh my god, she has
terribly
little
sorry to
paint on
keep
her
you
like
waiting.
bag. She's so cute, I love her. Oh my
She
god.
arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you.
Oh my god.
In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wooklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer.
Pictomancy. Oh, it's a little goblin! Or whatever the hell they're called.
With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
Oh my god, I'm so hype! Oh, I can't wait to
As
play.
I recall, you have
Pictomancer.
embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style.
What? No! Crowd calling out Gra.
What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Oh my god.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this.
Oh shit!
Given how
Forging
culturally
letters.
diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali.
Oh shit, someone's out here
What's
forging
more,
letters?
it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there.
Oh, I'm so excited for more Cryo
In
lore.
order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
The shade. I have thoughts and concerns, but we'll talk about them, I think, once I finish. With the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the colibri meat. For better or for worse, there's really only one place we can take it to here in Charlian, the last stand. Come, let us see what Dickon can cook up for us. Did I never realize that's what his name was? Maybe I've just never said it out loud. Well, now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, Lilith? Oh, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me. I have just the recipe. It's a new dish that I recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like, you hear? Oh, damn, look at this feast.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlian cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
I'm crying.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Aren't you from Tural?
Oh, come now. Since when did you become
Yeah,
so soft?
that's what I thought.
It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Zero!
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
I love Zero.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
Aaronville is embarrassed by Uklamat.
I
Girl.
swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I'm dead. Their relationship is so funny.
I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Oh boy, yeah.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home. And they've been fighting each other
I'm
for
so
nearly
excited
as
to
long.
hear the music from the new.
The fighting
extension.
finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half.
Ooh, new villain.
Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill.
Considerable?
One of good character as well.
Thank you.
And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal?
Yes, bitch, of course. That's
You don't
my
need to
job.
decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
She's gonna make a special little dish. Whether Wuklamot has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say, but I do know that she cares deeply for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Well, I don't think we have a decision. Like, that's literally what the next expansion pack is. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. Give me their caviar canapes. The coming dawn. Graha Tia is mulling over what you have learned of Wuklamot and her plan. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wuklamot's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tural? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. Certainly wouldn't hurt to be better informed. Quite right. Not only would it help you make an informed decision, but if you do choose to go, you would be better prepared for what awaits. Let's be off to the archives. Yeah, let me take a waypoint. Pudding way! Oh my gosh, I love them. So cute. Wait, there's a spot right here? I didn't know that. History, geography, botany, the public archives alone should suffice to provide a solid grounding on Tural. Unblemished book. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Tural. Or ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous potato, those crops and more that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables trace their origins to the New World, as the place is known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Lumensin sailor named Ketenram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the theretofore unknown continent. Ketenram spent several moons exploring the inland, of course, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of the Mamulja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam freely. Ketenram would return to Tural several times, but during his first expedition he charted the land, gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa. The most notable of those is the potato, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread across all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Ketenram's expeditions in Tural. Many tantalizing recipes such as a bean-filled burrito and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City reached our shores by way of his ship. To those outside of Ketenram's circle, Tural largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influences on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Whew, this is some heavy lore. I mean, not really. It's just a lot of reading, which I'm not very good at. Faded tome. Hello, hello, hello. Can I click on you? There we go. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tural is no exception. Yet while some of her creatures have become familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen on this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca, accustomed to Tural's craggy mountain ranges. What is miso soup doing on the shelf? This four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Weave. This ferocious scalekin is native to the dense jungles of Tural. The Mamuldra have succeeded in taming them and utilizing their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Weaver is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Valiarmanda? Turali folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the true embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Leather-bound book. Let us begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three continents in Tural. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east to west, but harsher when moving north to south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. A case in point is the Alligans, who rose to power in Aldenard before advancing east to Ilsabard. Their movements would be mirrored by thousands of years later by the Garleans. Meanwhile, although the disparate tribes of Tural waged war with one another for generations, stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from the frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce dense jungles. Such was the way of it until the leader of Mamuldra succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly, it is a testament of Otark's greatness. Blue covered book. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Wallaki, a tribe in the distant continent of Tural. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of wildlife around them. I've done like the first blue quest, but I've heard from many others that the blue quests are very yikes. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the cerulean deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Under a shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Wallaki's art and make the animal's powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. Right. The reason I chose this color, as you will have doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Wallaki. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whom this noble magic was born. Right. Okay. I need to, I really want to power level my blue mage one of these days. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While where there are few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tural, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. Oh yeah, will they come shush us? Hit me up? Honestly, if you're down to help, then hell yeah. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Tural within. Among them, did anything particular pique your interest? The legendary City of Gold. I was rather taken with the tale of Kedhenram. Not the colonizer, sorry. Ha, I suspected any mention of a city of gold would catch your eye. 'Tis truly a mystery among mysteries. Here is a city whose location is unknown, that no one has ever seen, and yet whispers of its existence continue to... I accidentally clicked too soon. Countless souls have set off in search of it, never to return. I can imagine it being a suitable challenge for the ritual of succession. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught of the fauna of Tural? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. Yeah, the Valley Armanda. I think that's how she pronounced it. Now, why do I get the impression you're imagining pitting your skills against the fell beast? Fortunately, I found scant details on your would-be prey. One source simply described it as enormous winged creature with scales hard as steel that rules the skies. I should like to see it with my own eyes, presuming it even exists. I thought I heard familiar voices. Alize! Oh, Alfie's here too. Oh, my children. Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, have some research of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Radzat-Han, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here to this day? Well, funny you should mention. Hi, Babs! Oh my gosh. I'm getting so hyped for Dawntrail. Ah! A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Tural. Yes, Babs. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We'd do well to read up on Tuliolal ourselves. The contest is Lilith the only one allowed to help Wuklama? Oh my gosh, of course Alize would want to. There's no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Wuklama gave us the impression that she could have several champions. Let me disable the auto text so I don't feel like I'm being rushed. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. Alize, wait! I love the twins so much! Twould seem our plans have changed, if you'll excuse me. They can never rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. But yes, Babs, I am so happy we got to meet Wuklama, and I love getting to know about her. And I have some comments and concerns about Dawntrail and Wuklama as a character. But I will be covering, I think I'm gonna speak on those things after I finish. I haven't been looking at like any spoilers or discussion, so I'm not sure if like these things have already been discussed by people. But it's just gonna be my take on Dawntrail. And, you know, everything to come. Hey, bestie.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Well, duh.
What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
I'd never say no to a new adventure. I mean, I also would rather not get involved in politics. I feel like that's not Lilith's thing. She likes to fight and stuff. She's not about all the... Not like, not against politics, but like, she's not a... I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think anything I'm saying makes sense, but whatever.
With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well.
Diplomat. I think that's the word I was searching for. She's not really a diplomat. She's there to do the fighting and the adventuring and exploring. And she has strong opinions and like wants to fight for like justice and equality and what's right, but she's not a diplomat for sure. Yeah.
Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
Not the hear, feel, think.
It's enough to stir me to the core.
Well, obviously, and also obviously I have to go because I have to take you on lots of adventures, Graha. I promised you that I would take you on so many adventures. My little baby.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
What's up, Axel? No
But
worries.
what's
Please
important
lurk.
is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Thancred! Oh my god, where have you been? Where's your boyfriend too? I need all of my scions back together. Please. Welcome back, Lilith. If you're looking for Wicklamat, she is currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go and fetch them for you. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. I'm so excited. Sorry, I was just thinking about the map and just Heidelin. Or sorry, what do we call it now? Aetheris.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. Oh, that's so cringe. Let me say it.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
Oh, I can't turn the background music up.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Because this is new music.
Alphano, Alize, what are you two doing here?
Now, why did Kyle sound like an old grandma when she said that?
You see, and I told them about Wicklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
What?
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
Oh my god, I remember. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what they're talking about now.
First impressions last.
Oh my god.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphano Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
No, Arendelle, you better freaking be
Like I
joining
told you
us
before,
too.
You're indispensable.
They're
They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths.
Lol.
I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given
We
up on the
need to
city of
have a
gold.
pretty bum boy on our team. It's like it's a need. Also, we need more scions who don't have white hair. Graha can't be the only one.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about.
Cryle too. She doesn't have blonde hair either. I mean, she doesn't have white hair. She's blonde,
it's
but
only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But Raha...
no, he has to come with us. The fuck? Oh my god, my eyes went so wide there.
Trace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha.
The little glimmer in her eyes was so cute.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
Where are all the white-haired boys? They need to be busting
I
into the
suppose
room.
now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Girl. You're almost as bad as Athenian. He's so cute. He's so baby.
This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Why is this why are the sound effects so ominous? Not this music playing right now. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. That wasn't even sad. Why am I crying? This isn't even sad. This is exciting. We're going to a new place. But that was really the end of Endwalker. Feels really great. And Endwalker definitely wasn't absolutely devastatingly beautiful and life-changing for me at all. Oh my god. Oh, this art of Cryle is so cute, her ponytail! The music. Endwalker. Oh my god, this art of Graha. Oh, I know the Graha stands were frothing at the mouth at this. Endwalker definitely didn't emotionally wreck me to the point where a single musical cue makes me sob. No way. I'm God. My love. My husband for real. my god. I'm sat watching these end credits. No, stop! I'm actually gonna cry. I need to turn up my music. Oh my god, Babs! Daddy. God, he is so cunty. I love him. That was it? I can't wait for him to wash up on the beach in 7.3. I believe. I'm manifesting it for you, Babs. Take my hand, Justinian. Let's go on another adventure together. God. The way that I'm absolutely so mentally ill for this man is so it's kind of concerning. Aww. Wait, I'm mad. Why was there no character art for Emmett or Hythlodaeus or Fandaniel or Medion? Hi, Scott. I hope you're doing well. I'm being very emotional and listening to this music and looking at not the fan art, the concept art and screenshots. Ah! This is so funny and slayful. Oh, now this is just the music of Radzahan. Not as emotionally devastating to me. No, wait, what's the thing? I wanna fast forward the scrolling. Varshan! I hope we still get to see Varshan. I was talking about this the other day, but it was about the the tribal quests and how I'm enjoying the Endwalker tribal quests a lot more than any of the other ones because I feel like I have more of a connection with each of the tribes because they were a lot more involved in like throughout the MSQ. Whereas, like, before, it was, like, there was, like, a little mini arc that involved each of the tribal quests, or the tribes, or, like, the groups that ended up being, like, the tribes for that expansion. And I feel like in Endwalker, they did a really good job of, like, oh my god, Barbie! Slay Queen. In Endwalker, they kind of did a really good job of incorporating, each of the groups, like, really in depth into the MSQ, and they weren't kind of just like a side story almost, or like a side thing. They were like really essential to part of the MSQ, right? And where was I going with this? Anyway, so that's why I am enjoying the Endwalker tribes a lot more than the other ones. Right, I remember. So I really hope they continue to do that in Dawntrail, and we do see like these characters from previous storylines like Zero or Varshan that were like super important. Even, oh my god, this is so bad, but I'm forgetting the Garlean guy's name, but like them too, like going back and like keeping them relevant. Because a lot of the times it's just been like, not like Euless, yeah. They've been kind of just like a small mention. And like I understand like each expansion has to have like main characters that are featured. No, I haven't. Babs. Oh my god, I haven't finished the Shadowbringers ones either. Oops. Although I think I only have the tank one left. Maybe one other. But I think it's just the tank one. Anyway, okay. Discussing my thoughts for on 6.55 and for what awaits us in Dawntrail. I get this little feeling that I know what sort of overarching theme of Dawntrail is going to be, and I feel like it's going to hit incredibly close to home for me, and it's gonna make me very emotional. So I'm concerned. Even though it seems like it's like a whole different story, so I won't be as invested in like the long-term play out of things. Like obviously in Endwalker, what Endwalker did, you know, with the Asians and like the ancients and everything. It was like a whole build up to this thing. But even beside that, they did a really good job of like having very emotional and like meaningful message and like thematic, you know, themes. Thematic themes, no, just themes that hit really close to home. And even if I wasn't so invested in the story, I think I still would have felt that emotion. So I feel like, I mean, also just the longer I play this game, the more invested and connected I feel to like the characters and the story and just like everything. So it seems like Ufamat has a little bit of anxiety, and possibly like even what Kryl was saying about how she felt inadequate before because she had to like be in the background and couldn't, you know, be on the front lines. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of like imposter syndrome or just like feeling left behind and not good enough or whatever. So I think that is gonna come into play a little bit for Dawntrail. So I think that's gonna make me really that's gonna hit a little close to home for me personally, and will definitely be a very emotional experience for me. My thoughts on Wuklamat. First of all, I love her, and she's so slay. And I know we've just met her, and I trust in the writers, because they've done an amazing job of it so far, to like really flesh out her character and her character development. But for just off the bat, I'm just scared that she's gonna be this kind of, I know she won't be, but she could easily become like a more one-dimensional character where it's just like, haha, oh my god, this the music from the trials, I can't. She's definitely hiding something for sure, but I think it's not in, I mean, who knows? But I have a feeling it's not in a malicious way. I don't know. But I really want I think it could easily just be like, I don't think they're going to do this because she is going to be like the main character of Dawntrail, right? And they are very good about developing characters and fleshing out like all their flaws and everything, and growing them throughout story. But it just, for the right now, I liked her at first, and then it was kind of just like a, oh, like, I'm big lady with warrior, like very Unga Boonga warrior vibes, like I want to eat meat and kill. But I think that's a very surface level view of her. So I'm really excited to like see more of like the depth of her character. Cause it is like hard. It's just like one very short, like 0.05 patch where like you can't really get to know a character. But she's really cute. So I really hope to see a lot more depth to her when Dawntrail comes out. Anyways, those are my thoughts on 6.55. And I am very, very excited for Dawntrail, and I'm very, also one of my main concerns is in the, like the expansion art, Estinian's not on the poster, so that's really offensive and mean. But we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, yeah. Graha fans are in shambles because he said he was staying behind, but he is def showing up for that season food. Yeah, exactly. Like, also, like, he was kind of like they're all shown in Tural doing things, so they're all definitely going to be there in some capacity. But also they kind of said in the live letter that like there's going to be sort of a schism in the group. So some scions are going to probably have less screen time than others. I have a feeling it's going to be my man Justinian too, because he kind of had a lot of on-screen time in Endwalker patches. And a lot of character development just throughout all of Endwalker as well. But who knows? He's not even on the freaking poster, so that's not a good sign for the Estinian stands. Anyway, yeah, have people been saying things about 6.55 on Twitter? I haven't seen anything because I've been like trying to avoid spoilers and stuff. Not that much. Yeah, I mean, it was a very short, like, patch, and, like, not that much happened. It really just is, like, a bridge to the next thing. So that makes sense, but, yeah. Sigma balls? That's crazy. Oh my god. I think Unique was saying to stay till the end of the credits, but I don't know if this is like what he means. If there's something else coming, or if it was just to look at like the art and stuff, the concept art. The Charlian theme music is so good. It's like so calm, but also it's like takes me back to when I was playing through Endwalker. Oh my gosh, yes. Go eat some good dins, Babs. You definitely skip around this part. Yeah. Wait, what was I just saying? Oh yeah. Reminds me of like, takes me back to when I was playing through Endwalker, and it's like every time you went through like each story arc and like experienced something soul crushing, devastating amounts of like, you know, whatever happened, whether it was the Garlemald arc, like the Radzahan, the Elpis arc, you came back to Charlian, to the Baldesian Annex, and heard this music, and you're like grappling with what just happened and processing all of your emotions, and you just hear this like very chill, calm music in the background, and you're like, ah. I want to go cry myself to sleep now. Anyways, that's what it's like, hauntingly beautiful, if that makes sense. Anyways, time for some P12S, am I right, ladies? Yeah, slay. Okay, I don't think there is anything else. Unique just made me watch through the entire end credits. Not the Fall Guys! I'm dead. The fucking Fall Guys collab. Mr. Headshot. Okay, I think that's the end. Lest you worry about your passage to Tural, Erenville will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you, a rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well on your coming adventures. Now, I'm not sure when departing will be, but rest assured I'll let you know when you hear something. Till then, please take your ease. The knapsack! Yay! Meanwhile, in Limsolo Mensa, wait, there's more?
When does the next ship set sail?
I'm completely fine and normal about this character.
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
Going feral. Frothing at the
West,
mouth.
you say?
So he's just gonna go there by himself. And we'll just be like, Estinian, what the fuck are you doing here? I guess he's just going to happen to be there already, literally. Oh my god, excuse me. An old Charlian. We need the white-haired boys to all show up in Tural. Oh my god! The boyfriends!
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Ryanje, you're so silly.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
Oh shit, are they gonna be on the other side?
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition.
Hi, Unique! I'm literally like almost done.
Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
What does the letter say?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Secure passage on a vessel. Shut up.
Aye.
It says you
This will be a
again.
mission to remember.
It says it's actually their wedding papers. They got married. And they're going on their honeymoon. I thought he went to hold his hand.
Come, my friend. We make for Tural.
Oh my god. Thancred is such a short king. I mean, maybe just compared to Thancred. Thancred. To Urianger. Where's Ishtola? Show me Ishtola.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
No, stop. I did. I went.
Or the treasure
like you
islands
said.
beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north?
No, I haven't been there, but I want to go. Just like you said.
The fabled golden cities of the New World.
anchors now, the tide is high, and dawn of the new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizons bond and tread the gilded path. Something. Oh my god, that last cutscene got me good. I'm emotionally distraught right now. Hi, cool. I just finished and I'm in shambles. Anyways, going back to what Chat I Farted said, it's hard to top Endwalker for me because of the ancients. I 100 million bajillion % agree with you. I mean, aside from my thoughts that I had spoken, but like Elpis and the ancients just like are so special to me. They're so special. My little guys. I mean, they're actually quite large compared to me, but my little guys, I love them so much. Yeah. But Emmett's not gonna be there. You gotta do yours. Do it! It's so good. I mean, just like the ending. The rest of the story was just like, you know, not like filler, but just like transition stuff. I miss Emmett. This patch went exactly like you thought. Yeah, it definitely gave me, I mean, I already gave my, yeah, 5.55 was crazy, obviously, but they did like the patches in Shadowbringers kind of different than they did the patches in like any of the other expansions. Because there was a lot more to resolve in Shadowbringers after just like 5.0. Yeah, but I feel like this patch kind of gave me a little bit more insight to some of the themes we're gonna see in Dawntrail, and I am scared and excited. Ready to be each 5.55 we were in some war zone, and for the first time we're not. Exactly, it's very different. I'm ready to be emotionally destroyed in ways that I haven't been ever before. Anyway, oh, I can wear my backpack now.